pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not. This is a big game today.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Favorable call in there for a strike. The 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Simmons into shallow left. He's got it one away. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm a bit worried about the second hitter. He's had a tough time on the road. Sometimes you can't explain this stuff, but he's hit under 250 for the season on the road, and that's something that he definitely has to improve on.
Up next for the Rays, Connor Pitts. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Pitts sitting under 300 but not by a lot, and as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. This guy is on absolute fire right now. Average has crept over 280 and trending north. Watch out for this guy his next couple ABs.
Stepping in now, Wes Wundt. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rays held in check here. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Marvin Veras will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Set to deal. 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pitts looks up. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 5 on the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, for the life of me, I can't believe this thing got out. And neither can the guy on the bump. It was an off-speed pitch away, and somehow he got just enough of it to push it down the line and over the fence. That's not your average home run.
In now, Ricky Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts on the move, 1 away. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Lifted in the air out to left. Pitts is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Todd Frazier, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Next will be the Jeremy Pitts. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little low, can and will make you pay big time.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Boof Bobo hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. That's wide, 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center, so the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Young Jr. is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, E-Road. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Sammy Pitts, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Digging in, Tony Whitenack. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing
down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him, and Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 4-1 Tampa. So striding in, Chris Drummond. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. sent on the ground out to second. Pitts scoops it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 1 home run and just the 1 RBI to his. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pitts is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order, and this is still a 4. A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place Market here in Seattle. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Striding in once again, Connor Pitts. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Third baseman.
Into the box, Wes Wunsch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Popped up. Grumman is under it, no problem. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jeremy.
Digging in to try it again. Jeremy Pitts. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Pitts is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the...
Simmons dives. What a stop. Not in time. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Bobo. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Hits a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Seared down the first baseline. Simmons on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The right fielder, number 31. John
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Pitts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. This is line to left. Pitts is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Austin Anthony, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Austin Anthony becomes out number 2 this inning.
Ralph Keiman.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 5-1. So stepping in, Sammy Pitts. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
No strike.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Anthony over to his left. 1 down.
First baseman number
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization, as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Whitenack. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out, and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is popped up. Grumman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Third baseman, number 1, Wes Wunsch.
Digging in once again, Wes Wunsch. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Young Jr. is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Mariners 1. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Dickerson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. In now the Mariners DH, Chris Knotts.
The designated hitter, Chris Knotts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. A bouncer up the middle. Pitts fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're down 7-1. Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Pitts already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Pulled toward right center field. Young Jr. sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Darren Conrad gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Gutierrez moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll get into 3rd here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Ready now, Jeff Pitts. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. A man at 3rd with 1 away. Get there as it falls in, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching stand.
Give himself a chance.
Back in standing. In now, John Pitts, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box, Sammy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. And there's ball 2 now.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Tony Whitenack, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit high and deep to right center. Young giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In now, Connor Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Pitts leads off first with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Driven nicely into the gap. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gutierrez looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Three and 1. 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Trying to pick things up where we left off, John Pitts.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gutierrez facing back, and it's gone. Into the box, Sammy Pitts. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Whitenack. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now a swing and a soft liner. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Jesse Pitts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Whitenack leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back easily. The 1-0. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Runners at second and third with two gone. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue, as this is going to be another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, Wes Wunsch. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty V, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
In now, Jeremy Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and one.
You know, that slider we just saw there is usually a much more effective pitch for him. But obviously today, that just hasn't been the case. It's tough to be successful when your arsenal isn't at its best.
Right on the corner, 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Fouled off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But not before they pour it on here for 15. Next for Seattle, Chris Grumman. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Count even now at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners first baseman. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. The 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Another full count pitch home. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
All even now, 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Drummond on at first, nobody out. Right side hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Joe Gutierrez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Gutierrez, the native of the tiny state of Rhode Island. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains full. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Young Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. At the plate, Austin Anthony. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ralph Tyler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Ready once again, Ricky Dickerson.
Second baseman, Ricky Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding. Ready for another shot now. Boof Bobo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Ready once again, Jeff Pitts.
Jeff Pitts.
First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, a double play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. John Pitts has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in to try it again, Chris Knotts. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Pitts from shallow right, and that's out number 1. Leadoff man retired. Here's the third baseman, Todd Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Chris Grumman will be next. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Chris Grumman. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Fernando Salas comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Fernando Salas.
Ready for another chance, Sammy Pitts. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Left fielder, Sammy Pitts.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here he comes again, 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Tony Whiteman. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Young Jr. ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Jesse Pitts. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Connor Fish.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Pitts is off of first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. Young Jr. on the move.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. 2 out with the man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wes Wunsch. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And a diving try at third, but it's past him. A fair ball. In to score the runner from second. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jeremy Pitts. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Looking to minimize the damage here. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Riding in once again, Bobo. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Popped him up. Dickerson over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Joe
Leading off for the
Gutierrez.
Mariners.
0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Joe
Here comes the
Gutierrez.
first pitch. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Up next for Seattle.
Next for Seattle, Eric Young Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Austin Anthony. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, Batten, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pitts is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Up next for the Rays, Jeff Pitts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Popped him up. Frazier in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, John Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Up around the face. Missed with a slider. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Sammy Pitts waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. In now, Sammy Pitts.
The left fielder, number 3, Sammy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Too high. 1-2. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Eddie Santiago is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Eddie Santiago.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ralph Tyler.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now
stepping up to the plate, Ricky Dickerson.
Ricky Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Tyler stands at second with no outs. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pitts moving forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. In now the Mariners DH, Chris Knotts.
Designated hitter, Chris Knotts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Pitts racing back. Still ranging back. Gone! Here's Todd Frazier now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Sliced hard on the ground. Pitts takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, Chris Grumman.
First baseman, Chris Grumman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. It's the outside corner. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered and it's going to go. That one is gone. So coming to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Andrelton Simmons.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside corner.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So digging in now, Joe Gutierrez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Richie O'Donnell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Tony Whitenack. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Line towards center field. Gutierrez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Jesse Pitts. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Connor Pitts. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. And he'll snap one over to first, just keeping him close. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wes Wunsch. 3 for 6 in the ball game to this point. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Hit hard toward the right side, and that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Pitts is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt. Wunsch stands at second with 2 gone. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Mariners, right fielder.
Ready to deliver.
Eric
Here's the first
Young
pitch.
Jr.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now batting, Austin Anthony.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Anthony.
First offering on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Up next for Seattle.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Ralph Tyler. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. 4-1. Here's the 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he got him.
Now batting, second baseman, Ricky Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Softly hit out to short. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game's over. Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.